Right now, President Trump is traveling back to Palm Beach County. It's his first visit back to Mar-a-Lago since the spring.
Taking a live look now at Palm Beach International Airport, the president's plane is scheduled to touch down a little after 7 o'clock. He is headed to Palm Beach hours after meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House this afternoon. We will have much more on that meeting in just a few minutes. But first, let's head out to our co-anchor Todd McDermott live near Mar-a-Lago. And Todd, this is the president's first time back here in South Florida in many months.
Felicia, this has become one of the rites of autumn here in Palm Beach County when President Trump, in or out of office, returns in the fall after spending the summers in New Jersey in a slightly cooler climate. The Mar-a-Lago Club opens later this month as well. He returns to Palm Beach for the first time since mid-May. Of course, you can't call it a visit. This is his home and his adopted home state. First order of business, keynote speaker at a big $1 million a plate political fundraiser for MAGA Inc., the super PAC. It's for millionaires, billionaires. We'll have more on that later on. But let's head now to Southern Boulevard, also now known as President Donald J. Trump Boulevard. That's where R.J. Jarvis is, near where the president will pass by this evening. There were supporters out there. It's also a place where we'll see some 2,500 protests, the No King protests, the anti-Trump protests scheduled for tomorrow, including one, Jade, very close to where you are, where I'm sure some of his supporters are gathering this evening.
Yeah, that's right, Todd. We have about 24 President Trump supporters who are standing out here on Southern Boulevard right now, right in front of the Publix. It's been very peaceful. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, they do have some deputies out here, but they haven't had to interfere in anything. The supporters are very peaceful and just waiting for President Trump. They tell me that they want to greet him as he goes by and show their support to him. But on the other side of the political aisle, as you mentioned, less than 24 hours after tonight's fundraiser, No Kings rallies will be held all over America. Those protests will include people who are against President Trump's economic, trade, and tariff and immigration enforcement policies. More than 80 rallies are planned in Florida alone, including several in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says his department is ready to make sure everyone is safe.
The temperature politically is very high, and we know that. And that's why the conversations that we have with people ahead of time and say, listen, we don't want to put you in jail. We don't want to disrupt your protest. You have the right to do that, but it has to be orderly. You cannot inflict yourself on the public by blocking the road.
And millions of Americans are expected to take part in those demonstrations across the country. Like you said, Todd, some 2,500 demonstrations. Back to you.
That's Jade Jarvis. Thank you very much, Jade. And again, there were some 5 million Americans who participated in the June 14th No Kings protests. They are expecting more than that this time around. Again, that is tomorrow.